Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I have a box here that I am so excited about that my heart is racing. I have been checking Amazon every day to follow where this was along its route to me. And AI convinced me to buy it. And I know that sounds crazy, but let's open it up and see what it is. So I think this is the most money I've ever spent in my life on Amazon. And I can't wait to see this. I really can't. So we won't be able to try it out today because it's going to need to get plugged in. So that will give you a hint that it is something that needs to be plugged in. Can you guess what it is? I bet you won't guess. So you've seen me open all kinds of things on my channel. And after Christmas, I'm going on a no-buy. But, look how nicely that's packaged. It's in like a bubbly bubble wrap that's full of air. Oh, how am I going to get this out? Okay. Can you see that? How nicely that's packaged? So I think I'm going to have to pull it closer to my body to get some leverage. So there's the first box that it came in. I'm going to throw it on the floor. And here, look how cool. Oh, I don't know if you like or hate sounds, you guys, but that's so cool. I love that. Look how perfectly this has been shipped. I have never seen this. Have you? Look, it's like bubble wrap. That's like taped shut and it made a pillow of air. That is so cool. I am so excited, you guys. No, I gotta use the scissors. I don't want to rip this. This is very nice. So, let's pull this out. And take a look, you guys. I got the Lava Genie. Look. It is... well, I don't even know what it is. I want to say guitar, but it's not really a guitar, not in the traditional sense. And it's white, and it's electronic. So, if you're wondering why the weird name, Lava is the company, and they make all kinds of musical instruments. And Genie is this specific instrument. I was so excited, I didn't even redo my nails, because I know I have to plug this in before I could use it, so I thought I'm going to plug this in, and then I'll do my nails, because, like, look. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. So it says here, it is a foldable, portable, ultra simple, less than 4-pound light, and it has a custom travel case. It's sort of a guitar, but not really. It's called a guitar sampler. So anyway, here, let's look at this side over here. That's what it looks like. Lava Genie. Lava Genie. I'm so happy you're here. So, if you look on YouTube, you will see a lot of people in the last year have unboxed this, and every one of them, except for me, got it for free. So, I paid money for this. How much did I pay, you ask? I paid, well, it was $569 Canadian, but I had a coupon that brought the price down to $479. And I was going to think about it and take my time. And I was chatting with my co-pilot. Co-pilot helps me do the tags and the hashtags for my videos that some of you watch. And I was telling co-pilot about it because I chat to co-pilot like some people do. I do. And she's like, oh, that's perfect for you. And it really is. So I used to play the guitar, but can you see my fingers? I have arthritis. I can turn these fingers down, but I can't press with this finger more than that. It even starts hurting here. Like, it hurts there. So, and I had a neck injury, and I couldn't even move my neck side to side, up or down, or raise my arms, especially my left arm, for a year. It took me a year of physiotherapy. So, I started playing guitar when I was 13 years old. I played all through adulthood and teenage years. I played in the choir at church. I was never great, but I was good enough that I could play songs in a group like a choir group. We had a really nice choir. We had 3 acoustic guitars, 2 electric guitars, a bass, keyboards. Sometimes we had a sax and a flute. And yeah, depending on whether those people showed up. So I have missed my guitar so much. So much. So this makes it accessible to people who have trouble with their fingers. Because I can't do the fretting anymore. I can't put my fingers down on the frets. I can't make the chords. I know the chords. I know the rhythms that I need to do. This hand is okay now. This hand's fine. But this hand, I can't. I only kept one of my guitars. I gave away my good guitar. And, yeah. So let's see. How does this open? Like this. Oh, it's got a little case inside. Look how cute and compact this is. So there's a case and there's this. Let's look at this later. Well, I guess let's look at this. So this is just going to be the unboxing. I'm going to have to come back and do a separate video where we test it out. But yeah, I used to play my guitar a lot. And my African gray parrot, Smokey, I've had her since 1990. She loved when I practiced my guitar in her room. But she would get really mad when I made mistakes. So she'd sing and dance, and then I'd hit the wrong chord. I said, Kathy, no, stop it. Go lay down. So this is going to make it so I don't make as many mistakes as I used to, because I couldn't anymore. I couldn't make the right chords. So yeah. And it has an app with thousands of songs and hundreds of sounds. So I'm going to have to check that out. And it says 60 seconds to musical freedom. And it teaches you how to play your first chord. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. And it looks like they give me some stickers. So if I wanted, I could put a Genie sticker right on the guitar. Cute. I'm going to put one of these on my computer, I think. So it's such a weird name, like Genie. I'm never going to remember what it's called. So it's basically sort of a smart guitar. I don't know. Here's some chord stickers if I wanted to put them on. And here is some artwork. Cool. And it says designed by Lava and Sig. So I don't know what the story is behind the name Lava. Genie, I understand it. A genie is like magic, gives you wishes. And it has been my wish for years and years and years to be able to play the guitar again. I even kept one. I kept my nylon string guitar, my cheap nylon string guitar. I sold my more expensive Takamine guitar that I think I spent, I think it was $1,300 way back in the year 2000, 2001, around there. But I gave that one away. And I sold one of my other ones. And then I just kept my little cheap one that I bought when I was a teacher through the music teacher. And that's the one I used for school because I was worried my kids would destroy it. My students, not my actual kids. So I kept that one in hopes I could learn to play it again. But especially this finger, I can't. I can do these now. I couldn't do these for years. It took me a long time to get full mobility in my hands and arms back. But yeah, this not happening. So this is the case. It's quite lightweight. It's got little feeties, little metal feet. And it's got this white fabric with this little, I want to say deco, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Motif, that's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm so excited I can hardly think. So it's got a really nice zipper pull, you guys. Look. And let's take a look in here. Oh, it's here. My little teeny weeny guitar is here. It's so tiny. All right. So this is a really nice furry case. It's like fake fur. And it says Genie. The branding. The branding was the word I was looking for. And here is the actual guitar part. Like the body. Oh, ooh, that's really sharp. Well, I just got out of the tub. I just had a bath. So, okay, this folds this way. And it looks like I'm going to have to maybe separate these to get this off. Oh, yeah. It has a bad smell. this, I think it's this. I don't know. Maybe it's this. Something has a smell. Maybe it's the case. I'm just going to sniff everything now. Yeah, it's the case. The case has a bit of a strong smell, you guys. I got a whiff of it, and then it went away. I can't smell it anymore, but my window is opened. So it's like foldable. Have you ever seen anything like this? It folds this way and this way. Now, before I put it together, this is the button to turn it on and off, because I watched 50 bazillion videos waiting for this to come in. But I'm going to have to power this up. So it's not going to work until I power it on. And let's take a look over here. Here is the neck of the guitar. And it's called the Touch Sensitive Fingerboard. And, oh, it feels really nice. It's, this side here feels different than this side here. This side here feels softer and nicer to touch. Not that this is not nice to touch, but this just feels different. So these are the frets. So there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I bring it close, if my camera will. Let's go this way. Can you see that? So you can have 7 chords. I know that. Or you can have 21. Do you see in here? These are separated. There's 1 spot, 2 spot, 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So I could do 21 different chords as well. This thing here, you push that and it's supposed to give you drums, I believe. And it just fits together. This is what I was worried about and why I was kind of hesitating to buy. Like, what if it falls apart or it breaks here? Then you're not going to have anything that works. But it just fits together like that. And here, I have no idea what that is. It looks like a little needle thing. And here is to plug it in. And what's this? Always gave me a strap. Nice. I'm just going to break the top of it because I can't find where this opens. It's so cool that I got a strap, you guys. I love guitar straps. Oh, and it's got branding on it. It says Designed by Lava. Designed by Lava. That's really pretty. Now, I had a choice between a black guitar or a white guitar. The black one is new. And the white one is an older design. But they both do the same thing. But I used to have a white guitar. I can't remember what the name was. It was so long ago. And I didn't own it. I rented it because I played guitar as a child and a teenager. And in my early 20s. And then I went away to teacher's college. And I got a job teaching. And I didn't play the guitar for a while. Then I joined a choir. And the choir was awesome. And I really wanted to play again. So I asked the choir director. I was just a singer. Like singing in the choir. And I asked him if I could play the guitar in the choir if I practiced really hard. I said, can I just come to practice and play with you guys at practice? And then if I get good enough, I could play during church. And he says, yeah. So he said, Kathy, go rent a guitar if you're not sure you're going to stay with it. Because it's very expensive to buy a good guitar. So I did. I went down to the music store and I rented a little white guitar. And I loved that guitar. I loved it so much. I had so much fun. And within like 2 weeks, he let me just play in the choir. Because I remembered it all. My fingers remembered all the chords. My bad thing was I'm deaf in one ear. So I could never learn to play by ear. I'm going to have to put this on later. I'm going to have to watch a video. It won't go on. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I did. And I loved it. So I think I played that little white guitar for 2 years. And then I decided I would go buy myself one. I tried so hard. That's why I didn't want to buy a guitar, because I wanted to buy the white guitar because I bonded with it. I loved it so much. But the music store wouldn't sell me the little white guitar. And it wasn't even a good guitar. I don't even think it had a name brand. I don't know if it did. I don't remember. And it was like beat up. It was so cute. It looked like a little white country guitar. I was so in love with that guitar. And I said, well, then order me a new one. And they didn't have any more. They didn't know where they could order it from. So I bought a beautiful Takamine or Takamine, I don't know how it's pronounced, guitar. It was gorgeous, but it was a little bit too big for me, and I could never get really used to it as much as the little white one. I played it and I learned how to play it and everything, but my heart was always with the white one. All that to say why I got this little white guitar, this little smart guitar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in, and I'll come back and do another video. I'll just keep this the unboxing. Actually, it works out well because long videos don't do well on my channel. And we'll come back and we'll learn this together. Hi guys, it's me, Kat. I am here with my lover, Genie. It is a guitar sampler. It's not really a guitar. It's not a keyboard, but it's it allows you to make music if you don't know anything about music, or if you're like me and you have issues. I had a neck injury. I have a hand injury. I don't know if you can see my finger. It never when it broke, it didn't fix. So with a normal guitar, I used to play the guitar, you have to be able to use all of your fingers and contort them to make chords like C, G, G7, and I can't with this finger anymore. So I have been missing my guitar for so long. I think I have the strap a little bit too big, but I think it's really cool. So there's so much to do with it. I can't show you all in one video, but let me show you how it sounds, okay? So it's really simple. So there is a fretboard here, and there are numbers 1, 2, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on those 7 numbers, there are 3 little areas. So you can make this a 7-chord guitar, and you can change the chords around, or you can make it a 21-chord guitar. But because I haven't played in years, I gave away my good guitar and I just kept my old nylon string. Yeah, so I am starting out from nowhere. So here's what, this is A. So you can get that sound just by pushing a button on top. I don't know if you could see, but it lights up. Super cute. And you can also get this sound. And those are pre-recorded sounds, and I'm not sure what sound I'm on right now, but it has like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different sounds. You can make it sound like a guitar, a keyboard, a violin, a ukulele. I don't know. I've only been playing around with this for 2 days now. I still don't really know how to do it. But what I find is cool is, you see these lights here? I don't know if you can see them, but you can push down and strum on your own. So you could do your own strumming pattern here if you want it. So you don't have to use the easier buttons here. And you can also just point where the light is, and you can do some finger plucking. So wait, here's 1. Here's 4. And 6. So you can do your own strumming patterns that way if you want, or you could just do what the guitar does, which is really nice actually. If you had a bunch of people over and you were singing, and you had some singers, you could just accompany them if you knew how to play some songs. Or if you wanted some different chords, you could do this. And if you touch, there's a button here, and there's 3 buttons underneath. So if you touch the top button and all 3 buttons and hold it, it's called creative mode. And now I can get even more songs. So here I'm just going to go back to A, which is the first one. So that's the first one on top. That's the second one on top. There's the first one on the bottom, second one on the bottom, third one on the bottom. So 1. So you can just play around with that. And all of these sounds can be changed to how you want it. So you can have this bottom one being a strum down, a strum up. You can make it like a thonk, you know, like when you're tapping your guitar. It's really cool. But I'm just going to take it off that mode right now, because I have to learn that mode. And let's go make sure I'm back on the first mode. I love this thing so much, you guys. I think I played I played around. I didn't play. I just played around for about 5 hours today and about 3 hours yesterday. I'm obsessed. So anyway, what else did I want to show? Oh, there's this, see this green flashing light right here? I think right below that one, yeah, it's this one. You can have a drum accompany you. And you can change how fast or slow you want it to sound. You can change the sound of it. And right here you could tap if you want to change tempo. And it will change the tempo of your song. And you can also do that in the app. So that's the other thing I wanted to show you. It comes with an app. And there's so many songs and so many sounds. Now, the actual guitar will store, I think, 5 sounds. I'm not quite sure. But see this little button? This is the on and off button. So right now, that's what we're playing. But if I tap this just once, it's changing to a different color. I don't know if you could see that. It's changing to a different color. And then the whole neck flashes, and then you know it's done when the colors come back. So now let's see what this one sounds like. And how about when we strum it? Finger pick it or plucking. I love this thing so much. And you can push it again. I don't even know what sounds are in here because I've changed them so many times. I've tried like 50 bazillion different songs that I don't play well at all. But let's see. That's cool. And let's see what it sounds like for the other one. So to me, the first one, it sounds like when you're like strumming and also picking with your fingers. And the second one sounds more like just regular strumming to me. Like full chords. So anyway, it only stores 5 on the guitar, but you can change which 5 you want on this. They don't call it a guitar, they call it a music sampler because it has so many different sounds. And I'm still learning how to play it, you guys. But, and they have different collections of songs that you could play. There's level 1, level 2, level 3. Plus, you can go anywhere where they have guitar tabs. And you can import the tabs for any song that you like. And you can kind of make it yourself. Or you could just play around. Now, I have these where I'm just using the numbers because it's been so long since I played. But you can also do it where there's the chords. So this one's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But they're not all the major chords. They're not all. So I don't know why. But you can change them to be all the major chords if that's what you want. But yeah. And when there's 21 chords, there's more variety. Well, let's see. Well, it's Christmas time. I bought this for myself for Christmas. And let's try Wham's Last Christmas. And I'm just going to move I'm going to the sadness one now. Apparently Wham is sadness. So this volume button, it just goes a little click when you turn it. So let's see how loud that is now. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. I'm not gonna sing. Next day, you gave it away. So you can sing, you guys. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. I'm really nervous because I'm not used to being on camera. Usually just my hands. So I'm just doing it the easiest way you possibly can, but you can make it more complicated. You can play with the different strings. I don't know. Let's see. That sounds nice. I had two. Oh no. So I don't know if you could see, but I'm going to turn the light off. I know it's going to be hard to see, but I want you to see the lights lighting up on this guitar if you can. Hi guys, it's Ghost Cat. So where am I? Number 1. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to see these, but they light up when you need to hit them. So let's see. Can you see the lights? Isn't that cool? And all you young people probably know it from another person singing it, but I'm doing Wham. There's another version. I think Taylor Swift sings this too. But anyway, I'm going to turn the lights on because I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm not going to play this whole song. Oh, the light is slowly coming on. So that is it for the Lava Genie. There's so much more to do. It has 2 speakers. It's foldable. So you could just fold this back for putting it away. And this whole neck pops off if you want. I have not popped it off at all. I just hang it on a hook in my room so I could just take it off the wall, because if I put it away, I won't use it. I want it where I can just grab it and go. And you saw the carrying case in the unboxing. So I am really, really in love with this. I think it's awesome. I hope you like it too. And if I get better, I'll come back and play a song for you guys. And I'm going to maybe, my brother's coming to town and his son, my nephew Chris, they're coming to town. So I'm going to see if they want to try to play it, and maybe I'll record them playing around with it too. So, because I don't like being on camera, you guys. I'm 61 years old. You don't need to see me on camera. Anyway, that is it for my Lava Genie. I love it so much. Best Christmas gift ever. So prior to this, my best Christmas gift I ever got was a Donny Osmond album and a record player when I was about 7 years old. Yeah. So now this is it. I miss my guitar so much. There's a lot of people out there who are going to say, well, it's not a guitar, but you know what? If you have problems with dexterity in your hands, if you have pain in your shoulders and your neck, this is awesome. You don't know how many times I've grabbed my guitar and tried to play, and I just get so frustrated because I absolutely can't do it anymore. I can't form chords. This, I can form every chord with one finger if I wanted. I'm going to try to use my other 4, but this one I can use a little bit, but if I use it too much, it really hurts. So, yeah. So anyway, I am loving this. It's so much fun. I like sitting in my room at night, and oh, I just wanted to say one more thing before I go. There's an output, so you can attach it to better speakers. You don't have to just use the 2 speakers that are in here, but I find them fine. And you can also use a headphone if you want. And it has a little thing where you can plug it in, and it has a little mic slot, but they didn't come out with the mic yet, so I don't know if it would work with just any mic. I haven't looked into that. But I'm not really into singing, like, not on camera. I sing by myself in my room. But yeah, so that's it. I love it. I'm so glad I have it. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button, the subscribe, the notification bell, all of those good things that help as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting, happy shopping, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Bye, guys. From my family to yours. Bye.
Ho, ho, ho!